So you can speak this and actually watch money flow. By the end of this video, you'll understand prosperity consciousness and how to change your relationship with money so it flows in much more. I'm a mindset coach and healer who's helped over 2,500 people find transformation, inner peace, and lots of money. So there's 3 parts to this framework. First part here is prosperity consciousness. The second part is having a plan plus surrendering. And the third part of this framework is promoting love. The simple idea of prosperity consciousness is whatever you're thinking and feeling most of your day is a state of your consciousness. So if you're thinking lackful thoughts, feeling lackful, and taking lackful actions, that would conglomerate a lackful consciousness. If you're thinking in terms of prosperity, plenty, thriving, and abundance, most of your day, you have a prosperity consciousness. It's kind of like doing basic math in first grade. All of your thoughts, feelings, and actions add up to whatever the state of consciousness will be. So in prosperity consciousness, we are replacing lackful thoughts with prosperous thoughts. We are replacing lackful feeling for prosperous feelings. We are replacing lackful actions with prosperous actions, etc. Now, I ask all my clients all the time, what is your source of supply when it comes to money? Now, most of them say, my job, my employer, my bank, my investments, the cryptocurrency account, right? Whatever that is, they feel like their supply is outside of themselves. The important thing to know here, in terms of spirituality, in terms of a spirit world, is God, universe, higher source, whatever you believe in, whatever you call that higher power, is actually your source of supply. So prosperity consciousness comes down to your source of supply equals God, universe, whatever you want to call it, up to you on how you call that higher power. Because money is simply an energy, and we're an energy-based world, and we are all energy-based beings. Quantum physics proves this. At a very fundamental level, everything is vibrating all the time, including money, including me and you, including the world. But you just can't see it. But if you look up, just literally Google, how does my eye work? How does my ear work? How do my senses work? All of the data, if you just do a simple little Google search, all of the data says that translates vibration through the brain into something that we can comprehend. So when I say I'm seeing something, what I'm really saying is my brain is interpreting the vibrational things that are coming in through this mechanism I call my eyes and translating into something I can comprehend. What is my voice right now? If you speak something out loud and you put your hand in front of your throat here, it vibrates. My audio voice, that's all it is a sum total of vibrations coming out. You have your ears as instruments that allow your brain to interpret the vibrations that are coming through my voice into something that you can comprehend. Now, this is happening with all of our senses all the time. If that were true, what if we had none of these instruments and we're actually looking through a spiritual sense? We had a third eye kind of idea. We have something where we can see outside of the realm of the 5 senses. You would understand this world is a vibrational world. So when we're looking at the source of your supply, God, universe, higher source is the energy of money. Money doesn't actually exist. It's a human concept we created that made the world easier than trading furs for guns or gold for some substance that was needed during the time. Instead of trading, we came up with the currency of money. So it doesn't actually exist. Human beings created this entire thing in the first place. If you were the last person on the face of the planet, you were the last one living, money would be nothing. Money doesn't exist. You don't need it. There's no substance to it. So what are the people and what are the banks and your investments and employer or business and clients? All those things are channels that you receive your supply. Now, this was a major breakthrough for me. Because if you understand that God, universe, higher source works through the people on the physical plane, we're all connected, it's the channel through which you receive your supply. Therefore, your supply is unlimited. The channels are limited. But you can expand the amount of channels. That's why people in business, they have multiple sources of income. They have lots of clients or lots of different products or lots of different offerings, many different channels. With somebody who has a full-time job, you have basically one channel. If you have also investment accounts, there's multiple channels, because if you're investing in various stocks or index funds, etc., you have multiple channels. So it all comes down to God's higher source, whatever you want to believe in, whatever you want to call it. There's something bigger that's the source of everything, but then everything else are the channels to receive it. Now, the second part here, you want to plan, but then again, surrender. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to put your best action plan out there. Anything that you can think of in terms of acting in your business, getting a new job, opening up channels to receive different supplies of money, whatever you can do. But then you're going to surrender to what's coming into your life. Now, the art of surrender is very, very difficult. It's one of the most difficult skills in the world to have. And it's actually seeing the things that are coming into your life and not getting emotionally reactive, but instead working through on what you can do about those things, changing your plan, changing your actions overall. So you allow spirit to come through you with the source and understanding, maybe I need to change my plan. Maybe I need to try something else. Maybe I need to be a little bit more flexible, surrendering to what's going on in your life. And now the last part here is promoting love. I want you to start having money be your lover. It sounds kind of interesting when you say it, money being your lover. What does that mean? Well, what you're doing here is everything is love. And I had one of my shaman teachers say in my last ceremony that I attended, somebody was struggling with shame. They kept feeling shameful about things in the past or shameful about things in the current. And she said, make shame your lover. And the person was like, what does that even mean? Like, shame be your lover? He said, because if you start loving shame instead of battling it, shame turns into love. It doesn't have an effect on you anymore. But the moment you hate that you're feeling shameful, you hate that it's not, you're resisting the shame and all of that, it adds more energy to shame and it becomes bigger. But if you can alchemize, if you will, shame into love, it becomes more and more love. The same thing goes with money. If you can start to love on money, it will become more abundant. So what you're going to do is just tell it, I love you, money. I love money. It's okay to love money, by the way. You can love money, but the art of this is that you're in integrity and authenticity with the receiving and giving of money, right? So you're doing good things for the world, you're serving and you're empowering, you're doing great work, and that way you can love money and then money will love you back. So you're promoting love and you bless it every single time. I borrowed this phrase from the great author and speaker, Catherine Ponder, and she said the phrase, I bless you, and I bless the goodness of God within you. Everything that you do, I bless you, I bless the goodness of God within you. Next time you are maybe in a store or walking down the street and you see people around you, you don't have to say it to them, but you say it within. I bless you, and I bless the goodness of God within you. And you can change this, by the way, to universe, higher power, whatever you want. I bless you, and I bless the source within you. I bless you, and I bless the love within you. You're going to start to feel so good because you are putting out such a wonderful energy to everybody else, which comes right back to you as wonderful energy for you. So here's the practice you're going to do. Easy thing to practice every single day. You could do your mirror work with this, or you could do whatever. And by the way, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. So you're here with our soul tribe. We're growing our family in an amazing way here. So make sure you're here on the channel. If you want any help with this, and link in the description for our Prosperity Magnet course, as well as our one-on-one mentorship and group coaching and all that, if you want some help with this, okay? So you're gonna say this out loud. Money is my lover. God is the source of my supply. Everything else are channels to receive that supply. I feel complete now. So one more time, money is my lover. God is the source of my supply. Everything else are channels to receive that supply. I feel complete now. Be with this statement, meditate on it. Allow yourself to really be with it. Think about it, feel into it. Use your mirror work and a different video that we have out there where you actually look at yourself in the mirror and actually saying this to yourself. Whatever you need to do to remind yourself of this and be with it, it's going to allow yourself to completely transform and shift your money game overall. I look forward to seeing you over in the next video.